Hey, how's it going? NostraFreakingDamus here, and today I'm joined by Silver from the Remix Dyad.
Hey guys.
So today we're going to be doing something a little bit different.
File select.
It's a nice, short, sweet little video. Something
Oh
I've been
god,
wanting to-
142 hours? Damn.
Yeah.
Select the stage.
I played this a lot when I was a kid.
Oh
Gotta be
man,
the
you almost got
Edgelord.
all the emblems from the Chao Garden.
Yeah, I thought I did have them all. But, oh, right. So I was supposed to. But then a little side project started, and that took over instead. I'll explain that in a bit. So we're going to be doing a little bit of a Chao Garden, just like, I don't know, tour. So let's first get rid of the two gardens that I don't really use, or that I just have the failed projects and then the extra Chao that I got over time. So for the most part, we're gonna get some. Your typical Chao that I just didn't really put any time to them.
No
I was
name
focusing on everybody else. They just sort of grew up. Right out of here. Okay, so. Nah, I can't.
What's that? Oh.
Okay, it's the same monster.
Bro, you're drowning it!
Okay, so that other hero Chao right there, I think that's the running one, because if I'm correct, green is the focus for running. It was supposed to be a Sonic Chao, like the one that's neutral, but I ended up taking too much care of it with what's it called? With Sonic. And so the hero characters, and so it became a hero character instead. We got this green, I think it's what, metallic? I think that's what they're called.
Metallic green, I think?
Yeah, it's like metallic
Or-
green Chao. Haven't touched this Chao at all. I don't even think it has a name. Yep, nothing.
Oh my
We
god.
have this silver evil. So it's supposed to be like the idea was like it was supposed to be like at the time. It's supposed to be like super shadow or hyper shadow as they called it back in the good old days.
The good old days? I don't know if that's the good old days, but yeah.
Yeah, the good old days, bro. And we have this magenta metallic Chao, I believe it's supposed to be.
Where do you get all these shiny... Where do you get all these shiny Chaos?
So the silver and gold you can only get from Sonic Adventure DX, the first one. They're actually like secret eggs that you can find around. There's also like an Onyx one too. And then that's how you get those. And then the magenta and the green one, you can just get them from the Chao Black Market. Yeah, Black Market in the
Black market.
the
Sounds sketch.
kids game. All right, so the Dark Garden is just where all the extra Chao that I got. Like for some reason, I just never like messed
Oh
with.
wow.
Yeah, it's just there's literally nothing here. This was an attempt at, I think it's actually still doable, but it's an attempt at getting the Chaos Chao. So I'll actually, I'll go to the main garden and I'll explain how that works. And so, to start off, the reason I'm missing that last was because I had a Chao that actually dedicated a ridiculous amount of time on. That Chao is the one who got me all the, all but one of the emblems for the Chao minigames.
Oh, I see
Why?
that Chao right there.
Yeah, we'll look at him last. There we go. So,
Super so.
yeah, so it's supposed to be supersonic. Getting him into the neutral like range, so you gotta take care of it both with a hero and a dark character. And so that way you can put it, like, get it in the middle of the alignment, because these Chaos have an alignment as they grow. That Chao, that blue, like, crystal shiny Chao, is from the Black Market.
Wait, this one?
From the Chao Black Market.
Or
the
the
one that-
purple one?
No, that like blue purple one. Don't look at that. That's for later. This
Yeah, what's this one from?
Shiny. Yep, shiny from the Black Market. You just get the egg from the Black
Oh,
Market.
okay, that's good, because I like the color scheme.
And we got this guy sleeping. We'll look him up real quick. So this is what that other one, the gold one, this is what he's supposed to look like, which is why he's a Sonic Chao. Looks very much like it. The older the Chao gets, the more detailed it's going to start looking, because this guy actually starts out as green. And then as it gets older, it actually turns to this blue. To get the Shadow Chao, all you have to do is just, what's it called? Race it with a dark character and give him full speed stats, and there you go. You get a Shadow Chao, which is actually this guy. That's what he'll actually look. Oh, who's drowning now? That's okay. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Yeah, so this one you have to race the Chao with the dark characters and just give it a run, as you can see. Stop it.
We're just gonna ignore that.
This is Knights. So this is actually based off one of Sega's other properties, the Knights games. This one, it's also a neutral Chao. A lot of
I have that
a lot of
too.
the
I have that too.
designs. Yeah.
I think I have that too. I think.
A lot of the cool designs actually are based on the neutral Chao alignment for some reason. But yeah, this is a purely fly-based Chao. It's actually interesting. Once they in their first year, like let's put it like let's say I think it's like 2 years. They grow up to be like 2 years old. And so it's like in their first year, they choose their first alignment based on the highest stats. So they can only look like a certain way depending on what stat you increase. So, for example, with this Sonic Chao, he'll look like the Onyx one over here who's sleeping, or well, actually, like the green one. That's Sonic Chao in its early stages. Now, if I start feeding it other stats like the swim, fly, or power, or even stamina, instead of looking with the same quills, the quills start to change. So if you get that Shadow Chao, and you start giving it, I think it's fly, it'll start becoming, I think, yellow. No, I think yellow swimming, purple. It start becoming purple, and the spikes on the back start changing shape too. And this all varies based on the age, the alignment, and whatever like stat you're focusing. Because once it turns 2, it's gonna start changing all over the place depending on how many of a certain stat you give it. So even though you might have wanted like a Sonic Chao like this one, who's ironically very slow, he's gonna start changing if I start trying to beef up all the stats, so essentially to get like a perfect 99 Chao. So what happened? I went for the level 99, and oh yeah, so this is the other interesting color you can get. I was super original with those names when I was a kid, huh?
Dark Son, Darkson.
Yep. Dark Sonic, because it wouldn't fit. I actually took one Chao and I decided to like take it to the max. I actually got it to everything being 99, even the stamina. It took forever. But the problem was that I didn't know that reincarnation is a thing in this game. So after a certain amount of time, the Chao dies, quote unquote. And so depending on how it was treated, it's actually gone forever, or it reincarnates and restarts from 0 as an egg. But it keeps like its lineage. It remembers like what it previously had, and the stats actually get a little bit higher. If you can get your Chao to reincarnate twice, and then you have to do like a little bit of a laundry list. If you can do that, and you can also get all 24 animals in this game, and you give them to... What the... What was that noise? I don't think I've ever heard that before.
Wait, what's wrong with your
swimming. It's swimming.
Oh, wait, that's swimming?
Yeah, that
you
was...
just walking in the water.
Nah, it's swimming. So, you can get these special Chao known as the Chaos Chao. So, you have to get a Chao to age... Like, you have to get them to reincarnate twice. On their third reincarnation, you have to actually give it one of each of the rare animals you can find in the entire game. It doesn't matter who gives it to the Chao, as long as they get one of each animal. They start acquiring their like certain aspects, physical qualities from the animal, but it doesn't matter because you have to do this before it goes through like the first year phase where it evolves. So like a cocoon will show up around them, and if you do it right, you'll hear this like ominous music, this like organ I believe, and then you get what's known as a Chaos Chao. These Chao are special because one, they'll never die, they can age infinitely, so they're technically the easiest to get to 99, and two, you also you get a really cool looking Chao that you can't get this normally. You have to go through this specific ritual. And so this is the neutral rendition of it, that it's sort of supposed to like emulate, I guess, chaos. Oh, they're watching TV, that's what that was.
Oh yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah, you can get those from the mini games. And so getting this guy to work was actually probably the hardest part. And so he was actually the Chao that beat everything for me. 99 stats and everything. Then I learned about the Chaos Chao through the what's the website called? Chao Garden.
I think it was Chao Garden, I believe. Chao Island. Something
Chao
like
Island.
that.
Chao Island. There you go. I used Chao Island as a guide, and then I completely stopped that. I left my GameCube on over the night, so I could just age up the Chao, get it to go through its second reincarnation, and then do the whole process to get this. So like the problem is that I did kind of mess with the stats because by not actually like leveling it up, the stats suffered a little, but I mean, in the end, it really doesn't matter. By the time this guy is level 99, he's gonna pretty much beat everything. And then we got the real special one that it's no surprise now because of how often Tails has decided to show up. This is Tails Chao. Believe it or not, this isn't hacked. This is not an actual replay Chao. This Chao is actually pretty difficult to get. So, you have to have...
It's a pretty convoluted way.
Yeah, Fantasy... what was it called? Fantasy Star
Online 1 and 2.
Online Episode 1 and 2. For the GameCube. You have to have that in the first place. You have to reach a certain point in the game where there's going to be a mission that has like this secret area that you go to. And you're going to find this Chao in that game. Now I'm going to let Silver explain what you do.
Yeah, it's like at the very beginning of the game, you don't even need to progress. Like, I'm pretty sure it's like the very beginning. Like, you don't even need to progress too far into it. Once you get the mission, you unlock the little, I guess, a little hub thing in the, it's similar, I think it's a similar hub as the hub in Chao Garden. Then you have to connect with a Game Boy Advance and the Game Boy Advance adapter to the GameCube, and then you have to go through the module thing. Once that's done and point to your Game Boy, you have to switch out Phantasy Star Online, plug in Sonic Adventure 2, and then you go into the Game Boy module into Chao Garden. It's kind of complicated because you need like 2 games, a system that takes the GameCube ports. So you have like the newer Wii, you're not gonna be able to get the Chao Garden, the Tail Chao. You're gonna need the older Wii or the original GameCube. It's just, and then you also need like all these dongles and whatnot, which getting them in 2021 may or may not be feasible depending on the budget. So on top of that, you also have to get the game that's also pretty old, and yeah, you need like if you don't originally own these console or games, it's gonna be pricey.
I mean, unless you emulate. If you emulate, it's actually rather simple. But besides that, if you want to get like a legit Tails Chao, it's not gonna be easy.
Yeah, it's gonna be mighty expensive.
Yeah, so just to show, so even though the stats are actually pretty low right now, this Chao's actually doing a pretty good amount. Like, even though this is beginner, the Chaos Chao is actually doing a pretty good amount of damage, and is actually maintaining his stamina pretty good. And so that sort of conveys that if you actually keep these Chao like growing over and over and over, and reincarnating and going, the stat, they're gonna get pretty powerful, even if they're like just level 14 like this guy right now. But yeah, that was the video. I hope you all enjoyed this little random thing that I've wanted to do for a bit now.
Too bad Sega doesn't think it's important.
I know, can you imagine if we got a new Chao game? Oh, that would sell
Bro.
hotcakes.
Bro, I would like, I'll buy like 20 of them, dude.
As long as it's
I'll
not a
take 20.
gacha game, that's the only thing.
Oh, you're not gonna make a gacha game.
Alright then, everybody, I hope you all enjoyed it. I don't know if I'm gonna, there might be some other like crazy ideas like this, so we'll see.
Maybe we should buy Chao Garden.
Ace. We could do that. We could do that. Alright then, I hope you enjoyed watching. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe, follow us on Twitter.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Yeah, bye-bye.